have a special guest with me today. This is my mom,
Hi.
Kelly Jo. She's here visiting because we had Thanksgiving together.
Yes, we did.
She's from out of town. We had Thanksgiving a few days ago. What did we have?
Oh, everything.
We had smoked turkey, mashed potatoes,
And gravy.
and gravy. What else?
Green beans.
With bacon,
Rolls.
rolls, mac and cheese.
Good. Everything was good.
It was really good. And we had a lot of leftovers. Decided to get kind of creative and try something new. I'll show you the leftovers that we made. For our first leftover dish, I'm making mac and cheese rangoons. So I had these egg roll wrappers that I cut into fourths so that they were smaller and a bit easier to manage. Then I took my leftover mac and cheese that you saw there and I'm going to try to stuff it in these egg roll wrappers. And here's me realizing I put in way too much mac and cheese. I got over ambitious, putting some back, trying to close it up, and then ripped it. You know, it happens. So here I am putting in a lot less, putting water on the edges to seal it up. And then you just connect the four corners so it makes a little star kind of shape. This mac and cheese was very decadent, extremely cheesy, super rich. It was a recipe from the New York Times. I'll leave it in the description below if you want to follow it. It turned out really delicious. And here's the little wonton. I'll show you me folding them up again one more time. I think the trick is you need to make sure you don't overfill them because I used some bigger noodles than normal, so it was a little bit difficult to get them to stay. But once they were in there and we cooked them up, they were pretty yummy. They look so cute. You could do this with pretty much any of your Thanksgiving leftovers. You could put turkey and gravy in here. You could put some stuffing in there. And here's what they look like, ready to go into the air fryer. You could, of course, deep fry these, but I decided to air fry them at 375 degrees for 8 minutes. Oh, look at that cheese coming out. Then we served them up with some leftover pizza sauce that I had made from a few days before, and they were excellent. They're really hot right at first when you bite into them, so be careful of that. But besides that, they were a hit all around. Everybody liked them. So next up, I'm doing basically the same thing, but with the mashed potatoes. And this reminded us of pierogies, you know, those potato dumplings. So we just took the mashed potatoes and, oh, there I spilled a bunch of water and it was getting all my wrappers wet, so I'm frantically trying to dry them off. Okay, back to the wrapper. This time I just folded it in half and then I sealed the sides by pleating them. This is kind of like a Asian style, you know, kind of dumpling wrapping, and then you seal them up like that. And eventually I realized that, oh, I should be adding cheese to these. Well, someone reminded me that I should be adding cheese to these. So we added cheese in some of the later batches, but these ones were just very simple with potato that we had eaten on Thanksgiving. Pretty cute. There it is with the little shredded cheddar cheese. And then again, make sure you wet the edges and seal it up by pressing in the middle and then making the folds on the sides and pressing down to seal everything inside. And some of the mashed potato wanted to come out of that one, of course. Pretty easy and fun to do. And those are also going to go into the air fryer at 375 for 8 minutes. In the meantime, we made this dip. It's sour cream with green onions and dill and a little bit of lemon. Here they are with 7 minutes left. And 3, 2, 1. Little potato pockets. They were very good dipped in that sour cream sauce. And last but not least, here's a quote-unquote shepherd's pie. I took our smoked turkey and gravy that was left over and I sauteed it with some onions, carrot, celery, and a little bit of fennel and added some of the bacon from our green beans, and then I poured some frozen peas over that mixture in a casserole dish. Put the rest of the mashed potatoes on top of that, and then we put the rest of our mac and cheese on top of that, and then my mom helped me sprinkle even more cheddar on top, and I baked this at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, and this is how it came out, and it was really good. Again, another hit all around. You kind of can't go wrong with cheese and potatoes. And this is how we served it, with just a little green onion. And it was really fun. It tasted like an entirely different dinner than what we had had on Thanksgiving. Okay, so what were your favorite leftovers?
Probably the mac and cheese wontons.
They were really good.
So good.
They were really good.
It was so creative and so fun.
It was fun. And I liked the shepherd's pie a lot too.
That was probably the best way to use leftovers because you can use everything and it was delicious.
And easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. We were debating between making it a shepherd pie or kind of a turkey pot pie, but this was wonderful.
It was.
She added a lot more vegetables and it was so tasty.
Better than a leftover turkey, Sammy?
Yes. Much better.
Okay, see you next time.
Bye.